Hiya, it's Nikki and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is all about how to customize your iPad for free. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to add photo widgets, switch up your wallpapers, add app shortcuts, change app icons. I'll show you some fun free apps that I personally use, and then set up your focus screens. So I would suggest that you first remove the apps from your home screen. It's totally up to you, but I just find that it's a lot easier to customize your home screen when you're starting from a blank screen. So hold down on your screen until the apps start to wiggle around, and then you're going to click on the X and remove your apps from the home screen. You're going to repeat this process until your home screen is cleared of all the apps. Then don't forget to hit the done button. So you're going to swipe to the left, and then you're going to hold down on the app that you want to add back to your home screen and add it back to home screen, and repeat this process until you're happy. So in this tutorial I'm using Widgetsmith. It's a free app to download and it allows you to add photo widgets to your home screen and your lock screen. You have the option of small, medium, large and extra large widgets. So I've created a photo album of the images that I'm going to be using in this tutorial. They will come from Pinterest. It's a free way to customize your home screen and create a cohesive look. Okay, so back in Widgetsmith, we're going to add a small widget and then select the photo that we want to use for this widget. When you're happy, click Save. I'm going to go ahead and create some more widgets. Now, if you want to move the photo around, you're just going to hold down on it and you can expand it or make it smaller depending on the look that you want to go for, and then click Save. So hold down on your screen until the icons jiggle and click the plus button, and from here we're going to scroll down to our Widgetsmith app, select that, and then we have all of our options of sizes for widgets. I'm going to show you this now. Then you're going to click on the Add Widget once you have chosen the size that you want to use. So now we want to add a photo to this widget. Holding down, we're going to then click on Edit Widget. And from here we can choose which of our small widgets to use. So it's very useful to actually name your widgets. So I'm going to go back into Widgetsmith and do this. So you're going to click on the widget, go into the Settings option. And once you're in there, you then have the option to rename your widget. So this is personal preference. If you can remember what numbers you assigned or which were automatically assigned to your widgets, then that's perfect. But in my case, I would like to name them. So I'm just going to go through all of my widgets and name them. Okay, so back to editing our widgets. Now I have my widgets named. I know exactly which one I would like to choose now. Okay, so now I'm going to add another widget to my home screen. So you're going to repeat this process with whatever size widgets you want to add. Okay, so this is the layout that I currently have. So I'm going to go ahead and add some functional widgets to my home screen now. It's always useful to have a calendar widget on your home screen, so you can choose whichever widget suits your style. And then click on the Add Widget when you find the one that you'd like to use. You can hold down and drag your widgets to wherever you'd like them to be. Next, I'm going to go ahead and add a weather widget to my home screen. Totally up to you if you want to have that on your home screen. I also find it useful to add the battery widget to your home screen. It just shows you your devices and their battery life. That's pretty cool. So at this stage, my home screen is looking a little cluttered, so I'm just going to go ahead and create some folders for my apps. You can rename them to whatever you want. It takes a little while to get used to creating folders as they jump around, but once you've got it, it's pretty cool to clean up your screen a bit. Okay, so let's go into our Shortcuts app and we're going to add a new shortcut to our planner by clicking on the plus button. Now, once you're in there, you're going to then go ahead and search for GoodNotes in the right-hand search window over there. So you can create a shortcut to a GoodNotes folder or a particular notebook. So I'm doing it to my folder. Now you're going to want to add it to the home screen. So you're going to click on the eye and then click add to home screen. From here you have the option to rename it to whatever you want, and then you can also choose a photo. So just for this tutorial I'm going to go with a photo from my tutorial album I created. Once you're happy, you're going to then click on the add button. Okay, so I've dragged my shortcut to my main home screen. I'm going to go ahead and remove the default one from my home screen, and now you can see this is what it looks like. Okay, so let's go ahead and test the shortcut, and as you can see, it has now taken me into my planner folder. So you can set up a photo shuffle or a shuffle of your wallpapers directly through your settings and wallpaper option, or otherwise you can do this from the lock screen. I'm going to show you how you can do it from there. So we're going to hold down on the screen and we want to access our lock screen customization section. You're going to then click on the blue plus button, and from here we have the option to select the photo shuffle. Okay, so we want to manually select the photos or the wallpapers that we're going to use for this photo shuffle. So I'm going to go back into that album that I'm using and select the photos that I want to shuffle through. Once you have them all selected, you're going to then click on the add button. When you tap the preview, it's going to show you all of the wallpapers we've selected. Now I do need to go ahead and reposition these wallpapers to suit my iPad, so I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Then you're going to click on the blue add button in the right hand corner, and from here I'm going to set it up as a wallpaper pair so that both the lock screen and the home screen are set to the same. And here you can see that it is now a photo shuffle. So off screen I went ahead and added the reminder widget to my home screen as well. Just want to show you how you can stack your widgets. So I'm just going to add another view of the calendar widget, and now you can drag it over the existing one and you'll see that you can then scroll through the options. So one of the free apps that you can use to track your emotions or your mood is called Emolog, and you can add widgets to your home screen for this app as well. I'm quickly going to fill in some of the emotions or the moods in the app so you can see what it looks like filled in. So the next app is called Habitica, and it's a pretty cool free habit building and productivity app. It's described as a gamified task manager, so it can help with your ADHD, self-care, chores, work tasks, projects, fitness goals. And for a free app, it's pretty cool in terms of how you can customize it to suit your goals, habits, and your to-dos for the day. So it's definitely worth checking out if you like a sort of tracker where you get rewards, you earn golden items. So it definitely makes habit tracking a lot more fun, and you're more likely to stick to it because of it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add a widget for this particular app to my home screen. I'm quickly going to reorder my widget so it doesn't look as busy. So the next app that I'm going to use is called Zen Flip Clock, and this is also a free app that you can use to add a clock widget to your home screen. So I've just tidied up my home screen a little bit, and I'm going to add another photo widget and then stack it on top of my weather widget so that it all fits in nicely. To customize an app icon, you need to create a shortcut, and then you're going to use the Open App option. And from here, you can select from the drop down the particular app that you want it to be used to open. So in this case, I'm doing it for my settings. Then I want to go and add it to the home screen. And from here, I will change the name of the shortcut as well as choosing a photo. So I have this custom one here that I've created, and I will link below in the description the bundle that I do sell on Etsy if you are interested. Then you can go ahead and remove the default settings app from your home screen. Just going to do the final tweaks to the wallpaper, and then you'll see that everything is looking very cohesive. So I went ahead and customized the screen for what I'll be using as my work focus screen with the apps that I use for work. Settings, you're going to go to the focus, and now we're going to set up the personal focus for me. And from here you can choose which apps you want to silence notifications from, as well as which apps you will allow notifications to come through from. So this is obviously up to you and what you need for your needs. Once you're happy with what you have got here, you're going to then click on the Done option. Now we're going to go and set the lock screen that we want to have for this focus. So you can scroll down to the option, and then once you've selected it, you're going to click Done. Next, I'm going to set up the home screen for this focus. So I'm going to select the one that I made in this tutorial, which has all of my personal apps on it. And then I will hit Done when I've done that. From here, you can add a schedule for this particular focus. So now I'm going to go back and set up my work focus, where I then will get to assign a different lock screen and a different home screen for the work focus. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that here. And once again, I can set up a schedule for this focus if I need that. So I'm going to go ahead and open my control center and tap on focus, and from here I can select the focus that I want. And then I can go back and switch to the work focus, and you can see how the home screen changes. If you've already got another focus turned on, when you tap a new one, it will replace it. From the control center, you can also choose the ending point for focus by tapping on the three dots, and then you will see all the options here, and then you'll tap the three dots again. You can also create a new focus from here or from within your settings by clicking on the plus button. And now we can set up another focus, so I'll just do it for mindfulness. You also have the option to change the color and the icon for a focus, so you can do this for any of your focuses that you currently have set up. Okay, so now we have the mindfulness focus set up, and when I click on this, we'll just have the podcast app on my screen. I really hope that this was a useful video for you and showed you how you could customize your iPad home screen. Thank you so much for watching. I hope it was not too confusing. If you have any further questions, you can drop them down in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, bye!